Victor, welcome to the job interview.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Welcome.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
We do television with a man by the name of Earvin Magic Johnson. You were his favorite college player, right?
Yes, he was during your game, and he called you Dwyane Wade. How did that feel?
Wow. It was crazy, when people made that comparison, and it's just a blessing, and I'm fortunate, and he's a great player, and I've met him a few times, and I've learned some things from him, so it's always nice to hear that.
Do you think that's a fair comparison?
It's pretty cool. It's a pretty close comparison, but I'm just trying to be the best Victor Oladipo possible.
So, Victor, this time last year, I'm the only person in this room who knew who you are. And all of a sudden, you come back, you put in work, you're the most improved player in the country, you put yourself in a position to be a lottery pick. Talk about the work ethic that you showed over this past 12 months.
It's going to be a lottery pick.
It's been crazy. I decided this last past summer, to stay at school all summer and go to school and work out. I think that was big for me, just being in the gym constantly and going to class and then going back to the gym.
So you're a gym rat?
I just like being in the gym. I just like working on my game, and improving and building confidence. I feel like when you're in the gym and you work on your game, that's where you build your confidence from.
And what do you see working on this summer before you get drafted, like these next 2 months?
Man,
or next 6 weeks?
Tighten up everything. My jumper has improved, but I still got a lot of things I need to work on there. Ball handling, I got a lot of things I need to work on there. I feel like I haven't even scratched the surface of how good of a basketball player I can be, and I just got to take it one day at a time and make sure I'm better from each day to the next.
How about corner threes?
Yeah, I like those. I like those, and
you could get some of them in these NBA. Those are open for the two guard and the three.
Yeah, so I definitely got to work on that shot. Big emphasis on that, especially Coach Cream, and been harping me on working on that, and I've been doing that a lot as well.
So the good thing about your game is your versatility, especially on the defense. I see you as somebody that could guard ones, twos, and in certain lineups, threes. So just talk about how you're not only the kind of defender that can stay in front of the ball and be competitive that way, but get steals, get blocks, and be a game changer on that side of the ball.
Oh man, that's my bread and butter, I believe. That's the reason. That's how I got here to this position. That's how I got to Indiana. When I was growing up, I couldn't do anything else. If I wanted to play basketball, I had to guard the best teams, best player, and get stops. And I feel like I've improved in that area too, and I still need to get better in that area as well. Whether it means watching more film or things like that. Just to separate myself on the defensive end.
And I look at you, and I think this is a weird draft. I think it's hard to figure out the ceiling or whatever of some of these guys. And with you, I just think, like, worst case scenario, you're a defensive stopper. Like, I know at least you're going to do that. And if you add offense and you start making corner threes and you start creating off the dribble, now all of a sudden you're an all-star. But it seems like the defense is going to be there regardless, right? There's not going to be anybody you're going to be afraid to defend.
No, not at all. I kind of like that challenge. I've been doing it all my life, so. And I want the best for me, and I want the best for my team, wherever that may be. So if that means I got to go out and guard the best player, if it means guard LeBron or Kobe, then I'm going to go do it.
The best thing about performing on a high level is doubters. So tell me something that you've read or that you've heard or something that someone said, you're like, you know what, I'm going to shut them up, and everybody else that feels like that.
You mean like now or just anything?
Anytime.
I've heard a whole bunch of things. But I like the he's overrated one. That definitely motivates me. I like that one because I feel like I've never been.
You were barely rated until like 2 months ago.
Right. So, I really like that one. He can't really shoot. He can't dribble. What can he do? All that kind of stuff.
One of the things that impressed me in the tournament, I think it was the Temple game. You didn't shoot well, but you made the biggest shot of the game, which I thought. I always look for that stuff because some guys, they don't shoot well, and then they get open for a reason. But you actually made it. Is that something like you going to the next level? You're going 2 for 11, something like that, but yet the biggest shot of the game in your hands. It doesn't seem like you'd be afraid to take it.
No, not at all. At the end of the day, I just want the best for my teammates, and that's winning.
Yeah.
The best for myself, and that's to win. And when Cody passed it to me, I was open and I had to shoot it. I mean, if I thought about it, we would end up losing the game.
Right.
So you just live for moments like that. As a basketball player, you could be having the worst game. You could be missing shots. You might be getting beat on defense and stuff like that. But when it comes down to go time, you know, you gotta relish those moments, you know, and I'm looking forward to moments like that if I have those in my career.
The one thing you're going to have, I mean, you hear it in any scouting report with you, but there was like NBA body. He's got an NBA body, which is basically saying, like, you already are what you are. Like, you're going to go in the league, you're strong. Can you get bigger? Like, you know, I think like somebody like Artest almost got too big.
Way too big.
Right?
Can't move his feet anymore.
Like, I don't want you to get much bigger than this, but you're going to get older. You're going to hit your 20s. Like, guys fill out a little bit. What happens when you fill out? I think you'd be get like a tank.
Yeah,
That's going to happen?
that's keep you loose. That's what keep you limber right there.
Definitely. No
Knocking
question.
down them jump shots.
Yeah, I believe that.
Let's check out some footage.
Let's look at some footage.
Oh, wow.
I was at this game, sitting on the baseline.
Ooh.
Good one-on-one move, strong move. And the guy on the baseline, look at the guy with the black jacket on right there. This is how I know somebody's a player. It's 9 guys out there. Watch what I'm doing as he goes back up the court. I remember this. I'm looking like you looking. Like, he's strong. He could get up over the top. He has an NBA body. Talk about when people say you can't create off the dribble. That was a one-on-one move.
Yeah.
And his defense has always been there. You enjoy playing defense, don't you?
Yeah, I think it's fun.
Like Tony Allen.
Yeah.
Oh. So Tony Allen's a good example of somebody, I mean, probably the best defensive two-guard in the league, somebody who, like, relishes it. I get the sense from you, like, your team's up 1, 10 seconds left, they clear out, you got to either stop the guy. Like, that's like would be your favorite moment, right?
No question.
Bring it on.
Yeah.
It works both ways, and it's a mentality thing. I was the 5-4-3-2-1 player, but I wanted to shoot it.
What's your vertical leap?
Last time we tested at school, it was 43.
Wow.
That's higher than mine.
You know, the person growing up, I was a huge Dominique fan. I used to always talk about his being, what, 44?
Mine is 4.3. Keep going.
I like that attitude, that swag. What does that mean?
What was that?
That's the know me.
What is that?
The know me. It's like a.
Get to know
I'd
me,
like to
know my name.
Yeah, it's
To
like.
get jammed up, don't mention my name.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that was smart.
What athleticism, what quickness to the ball.
That was interesting because we always do that on Michigan State every year because they always turn their backs on the inbound play, and Coach Crean actually wants us to do that. So.
What first purchase when you sign your NBA contract? What's it going to be?
Your bank account, and put it in the bank.
Put it away.
Yeah.
Smart young
I don't
man.
need to spend it.
I like that. So you rent an apartment?
Yeah, you know, just
Anybody living with you?
Nah, I don't need nobody.
No dream house to your second contract.
Right, exactly.
So nobody, no roommates, no buddies from home, none of that stuff.
Don't be a dummy like me with 3 guys living with you, buying a dream house as a rookie, playing 2 teams later, still trying to sell a house in Denver.
Hey.
What about your first game in Miami? And your teammates are like, no, we don't play till tomorrow. We're going out tonight. What do you say?
Nah, I got to guard LeBron the next day.
It almost feels like we've scripted these answers for him. That's a good answer, though.
Yeah.
That's the right answer. Because now, especially with social media, you see what happened with J.R. Smith during these playoffs?
Yeah.
You out kicking it, it works if you're going to show up to play the next day.
Yeah.
But you notice if you don't show up to play,
It's over with.
they got the pictures online, they got everything.
Yeah.
What person in your life or people in your life help motivate you to now you're in this position and you're excited that you can make them proud of you?
Oh, no question. My sisters and my mother.
How many sisters?
I have 3 older sisters. One of them is my twin. Her name's
Wow.
Victoria. Yeah. So she's older than me by 5 minutes. So she lets me know it every day. But
How tall is your sister?
she's like 5'7".
Oh, wow.
I'm the tallest one in my family. Yeah. So I lucked out.
When you have older sisters and you live with your mom, you're a humble young man.
Yeah.
And you know how to treat women.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
You have a
That too.
girlfriend?
Nah.
Do you have to run your girlfriends by your sisters?
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
They do background checks and everything.
Are they going to be checking your Twitter replies to see who's hitting you?
Definitely.
But they can't see your DMs.
Nope. That's why they call them DMs. Yep, they already know.
So your life changes. You're at the table. They call your name. You shake David Stern's hand. How's that moment going to feel?
Surreal. It's those moments you dream about when you're a little kid, you know, when you're watching all them NBA Jazz from the past, you know. Like one day I'm trying to be like that. I'm trying to be up there and shaking Dave Stern's hand, you know. And it's going to be a crazy feeling. I just hope I don't start crying, you know, and just take it like a man. But it's going to be a fun experience.
Good luck. We're rooting for you.
Your success story. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Enjoy the process.
This guy's going to be good.
Enjoy the process.
Thanks for tuning in to the Grandland channel. Check out these other clips and please subscribe. We don't really know what it means, but the people at YouTube told us it was important.